The NFL owners voted yesterday, and they decided the Tush Push gets to stay. It can keep on moving forward 1/2 yard at a time. It's not going anywhere. It was a close vote, though.
Very close.
In a proposal that was put forth very famously earlier this offseason by the Green Bay Packers, the proposal was to ban the Tush Push, which, if I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly how they were intending to do that, like what the rule was going to be.
Yeah, how they were going to implement this.
But what wound up happening was, in the vote yesterday, 22 owners voted in favor of banning the Tush Push. 10 voted to keep it. That's not enough to ban it.
It needed 24.
It needed 24, so it fell 2 votes short, and the Tush Push gets to stay around for at least another year or two. My prediction, before we get into anything else, is I think in a couple of years, once it becomes even more common, I think it actually will get banned, because what I think is it's not a good play for TV. Mm-hmm. The NFL is a TV show. I don't think it's going to be very visually pleasing to have this happen a lot.
It's certainly not an exciting play. I believe it to be kind of the redheaded stepchild of the quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
Because quarterback sneak has always been a play in football for a very long time. Ever since I've watched football, they've always had quarterback sneak. This is just like an evolution of that, where they put a person behind the quarterback to, shove them in.
Yeah.
And so, we're always going to get plays that don't look good on TV, that are not as fun to watch as somebody breaking out and getting 20 yards. That's just, it's not going to happen. But I do agree with you that eventually I think it will get banned, because 22 of the owners already don't want it.
Yeah.
That's the majority, the big majority. So it's not even like it's close. A lot of owners already are convinced that this is not a good football play. So it's not going to take a lot of effort to get 2 more to jump on board.
Yeah, but I do think, what has annoyed me following this is just the argument about it.
Yeah.
Of particularly Eagles fans, of course, saying that everybody else in the league is soft and they're just upset that they can't do it and blah, blah, blah. I also believe this. Like I said, it's going to become more commonplace.
Yeah.
You even saw, for my Packers, which, people are like, oh, the Packers put this proposal forward. They don't, they're soft. They can't stop the Eagles, so they don't want the Packers. Jordan Love, you're putting your quarterback at risk if it's not Jalen Hurts, if it's not one of the biggest, toughest guys at quarterback in the league. So what the Packers started doing later in the year was letting their tight end run it, and other teams have kind of done that, moved towards that too.
Yep.
And they're going to continue to work on that. And so while not every team can run it effectively now, I really think that by the end of this year or next year, almost every team will have a tush push play that pretty much works, and it's just going to be... It's almost like the intentional walk-in baseball, where you're like, why are we even wasting time with this play when it's just going to work every time?
Yeah, I know.
We already know the outcome of it. We might as well. We don't need this.
Right. I get what you mean for sure, and we'll see. This is just how sports work. When one team tries something and they see some type of moderate success with it, the other teams follow. And this is just adding an extra wrinkle to this, because obviously people want to ban it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think, but, Eagles fans celebrate now. I also don't think that,
they have plenty of reasons to celebrate, not just because this play is not going anywhere.
The reverse is I saw a lot of people saying this on Twitter and stuff yesterday was, if the Eagles didn't have this, they would suck. You know what I mean? And it's did you see how they blew out the Chiefs?
That's ridiculous.
I don't know if they even ran a tush push in that game.
They didn't need to.
They did not need to. They are a good team. I don't like the play.
Yeah,
but
sure.
What I'm hoping for is for a Packers fan, that the Packers wind up running this even better than the Eagles do in 2025.